But how are you feeling?
Where'd you go? Huh? Gonna find you. Gonna kill you.
Good evening, you filthy wastelanders, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Just taking a well-deserved break, watching some riveting television. I was about to say let's head out, but I'm not digging this weather. Just gonna take a power nap through it. Actually, let's just go ahead and sleep till tomorrow morning. Some days, you know, some days you just can't handle it. Let's see, so at the end of our last episode, we got the plans for the Institute teleporter, which is awesome. The only problem is we have to pick a faction now to help us build it. With that being said, this does not mean that whatever faction we pick is a permanent choice. We just have to use one of them for the time being. Not a big deal. Doesn't mean I endorse them. Let's see, do we have any crap we can unload? Probably. I don't know that we necessarily need Ashmaker around all the time. We don't even have any rounds for it. That thing weighs a lot, all on its own. I think that right there will clear out. Yeah, okay. So, let's go ahead and make nice with the Brotherhood for now. Return to Cambridge Police Station, which is where Paladin Dance and I cleared out all those baddies earlier. Well, it's where that quest started. Alright, so I guess we're just clearing this out. Whew.
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Had some help.
That's us, he's talking about us.
I've offered him a place on our team, but I'm not sure he's willing to accept. In the meantime, he's welcome to take shelter here, as long as he doesn't get in our way. There's
Thanks.
still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal security.
We already have two, but
Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its
theirs
own
is
blood.
nicer in this case. That T60.
What do you say?
I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Aelin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood.
Sure.
He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Recruit? After all I did to help, I was expecting more.
Hey, consider yourself lucky. It took me more than a month.
That's okay. See that?
My first mission.
So you decided to stay.
That presents that right there is a little bit of a problem with this game. That's not at all what I thought he was gonna say. There's actually a mod which I used to have installed that I'm probably going to reinstall, where it shows the actual first line of dialogue instead of just like a word.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough guy. It's gonna take a lot
I
more than
am pretty
completing
tough.
one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're
Yes, this
And we've
This
dedicated
sounds like
our lives to
like a very important
code
thing.
of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
There are very few things I do without question.
Are you gonna teach me this code of ethics?
If you were paying attention in ArcJet, you should have learned some of it already. The rest will become apparent as you spend time with your fellow soldiers. Now,
How can I obey it without question? I don't know what it is.
I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxon, but I wanted you to be the first.
Oh yeah, Elder Maxon.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means
To victory.
to victory.
It's Latin.
In our eyes,
It's not that hard to figure out.
because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could
Well-
carry. Remember that. Now,
They're fighting for their vision of the future of mankind. It's not quite the same thing, is it?
if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you.
I don't.
Let me know when you're ready to mount.
But thank you for the option.
I can't believe Maxon brought the Pripwin here. Those energy readings we picked up must have... been more important than I thought.
Yeah.
So, you don't actually have to run ops for those guys. It's just a
It's gonna be a full
what they call a radiant quest.
We better press
It's just
this
a quest you
before
can
they
do
get
over and over
sinister
for them.
pack of ferals
Excuse me,
beside
Paladin
the
Dance?
target.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Sure.
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's
I'm not
loaded
sure what
with
that
troops and
means.
Supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here, and that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said...
No, I just
you're
don't
about
like
to
using
get to the
force
point
against
close and personal.
my fellow man unless it's absolutely necessary.
Immediately.
Unless you're that one guy who's mouthing off.
Police station. We're going for a little ride.
Uh-huh.
You guys kind of see what I mean about the questionable ethics of the Brotherhood? They want a very specific future, and they like to say it's for it's mankind's, but it's a future in which they control everything which makes modern society, and share it only with those whom they deem worthy. As I said earlier, it's a somewhat tyrannical viewpoint. So they're not my favorite, but they do have some interesting, probably the most interesting quests. Not sure what that is. Let's take a ride. Oops. Whoa!
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire.
Hey, dog mate.
Anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly
You got it.
before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
Can you VATS in this? I'm not sure.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it?
Guess not.
It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute.
Hard to see.
Proven that they're technologically superior.
I'm not sure if I could identify anything from way up here.
There are some. Hopefully, our air superiority and
Oh,
tactics.
sorry, my nose is a little stuffy.
Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
That looks like a super mutant installation.
But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child
Well, it's not, though.
is in mortal danger. If we fail,
Might be the NCR. It might be the Enclave.
the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood.
Yeah, look at that thing.
We're on final approach.
USS Constitution, I believe.
Should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Whoa. Look at that bad boy. I just can't imagine getting a beast like that to fly, but I guess the design of old Zeppelins was not too dissimilar. But you'll see why it probably couldn't really fly once we get on board. And I have yet to see a single enemy. I'm kind of bummed out. I really wanted to use this, but this bad boy. Eh.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
That thing is sick, I admit it. So this is, I believe this is the old airport, which would be their kind of base of operations here in the Commonwealth. The Brotherhood of Steel has a pretty strong presence on the East Coast. They're a little less prevalent on the West Coast, from what I can tell. But I've never played the old Fallout games either. I haven't played 1 or 2. I did briefly, but I never finished them. They are totally different kinds of games, y'all.
Come aboard, sir.
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I've
Man.
promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to
Word gets around.
to our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a...
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Oh.
Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past.
Really?
I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood.
Golly, get off your high horse, dude.
A great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable this
See, you say that, but
Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew.
then I guess I won't
And I'm certain
jeopardize the mission that I don't know about.
now. Was there anything else? Or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on. I deserve it.
No. You just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier.
I was really hoping I'd get to ask him another question.
Address. After which Elder
Because he
Maxon-
keeps ending every question, like every sentence he ends with understood.
Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Understood?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme. Without his tenacity and his vision, in a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over. Dismissed, Initiate.
This area is under our protection.
Okay. Good to know.
Elder Mac.
Continue to provide me with constant updates. Ladies and gentlemen, Elder Maxon.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction.
Boy, that's a
And
cool
most
jacket.
impressively,
I might just have to kill him for it.
question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing.
Technology.
For the second time.
That's their whole thing.
in recent history. The
Someone
Institute
they don't
is
approve of has
the
technology, and that's
that
bad. That's a
transcends
bad
the
thing.
destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free thinking and masquerades as a
Dude, you're just mad you don't have the technology yourself.
notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow
Or
the
rendering
Institute
you,
to continue this line of
immortal
experimentation.
as a species.
Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victorium.
Because he knows what's best for you.
Ad Victorium. Ad
Oh.
Victorium.
Alright. Add
Captain Kells?
add
They did
Velveeta.
scrape rust off the Pridwin's hull from the outside.
Taking your booze.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you cared about them, you'd leave them to their own devices.
Leaving them to their own devices is what reduced this metropolis to ruins in the first place. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers.
Yes, that's what everyone seems to say, but he was awfully quick to trust me.
From this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
Not a paladin.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Alright.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
So, if you've played other Fallout, if you've played Fallout 3, then this is the second time you've met Maxon. That's right. He appears in Fallout 3 as a scribe, but he's a little boy. This is adult Maxon, and he's become the elder
Hard work, but
of the
hard work
Commonwealth
is work.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Is essential to humanity's survival. That's how I keep going.
Doesn't really look like him, though. I'll put a picture up for you.
Time to familiarize yourself with the ship.
There he is.
Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Sit back and do nothing.
Face only a mother could love. Alright, so you climb up into... or down into the main... or up into the main deck? I'm not sure.
Status report. Green across the board, sir. Nothing
But it's pretty big inside.
Carry on.
It's bigger than it should be.
Congratulations on the promotion, Nate.
Not sure why this is all stealing, since, you know, I work here now. Oh, because it's Elder Maxon's room. He's got a fishing rod. Oh, man, he's got a lot of good stuff. Can I, quick save. There we go. This is why I like traveling with Dogmeat. He just kind of lets me do whatever I want. Let's see, anything else we want? I guess that's it. Don't mind me, just going through your stuff. Oh, perfect. I actually am still desperately low on stim packs. Alright, this stuff isn't even marked as stealing. Apparently you can just take stuff from the crew as long as they're not Elder Maxon.
Needed the suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. And you didn't scuttle
You just shot it right through me.
Sure.
Alright. Enough messing around.
Greetings, Knight.
You know, I'm kind of surprised these guys aren't...
You are the eyes
What is this?
of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious,
Oh my gosh.
it's your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your
They all have
vigilance
the
will mean
same
difference
haircut.
between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Ad Victorium, squires.
Ad Victorium.
Dismissed.
It's the same voice actor.
Squire.
Long live the Brotherhood. And long live
Yeah, they're all the same voice actor. That's funny.
there. That should
Okay.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry
Oh, hey, mole rats.
they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Ooh, they've been taking apart some synths.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head.
Alright, so let's find our stuff. Where's our stuff? Bonk. Wait, it was upstairs? Oh man. Ooh, nice. Oh, hey. You can sell all that. Or use it to stock the bar. So much good stuff to steal here. Just call me Steely. Steal that. Technically, this is not stealing. They just let you do it.
We can talk shop after you've fully checked in with Elder Maxon and Paladin Dan.
Won't be able to pick this.
Welcome aboard, brother.
There, try it now.
Nothing.
Oh,
How did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work
There
ahead
you
of us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He told me I was promoted above you. He's,
He's a very dedicated man.
yeah.
It sounds like he stands behind.
I believe he believes what he's saying. Yep.
How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So what's all this about you?
Elder Maxon is understand. He believes in order to keep
Uh-huh.
as your sponsor. That's why I'm so concerned.
Uh-huh. Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. We've got a lot of work ahead of us.
It'll be fine.
Slow this down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into it. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship. Since I've
I'm
been
not
here
really
since
that
1997,
concerned with taking the fight to the Institute. I'm just trying to get my son back.
I'll go it alone for now and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Paladin.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
No, I'm good. I'm just stealing.
You need some patching up. Go see Knight Captain Hay. There's a
Ooh,
wealth
buff out.
of knowledge.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and switch quests here. And see if they will let me do my thing. And build the teleporter without having to do a bunch of stuff for him. Because I just bet you he's gonna make me, like, gain their trust first.
Finish familiarizing yourself with the Pridwin's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
He's not
Elder
gonna...
Maxon,
Oh.
I have a set of plans to build a signal interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to breach the Institute, careful preparations need to be made. In the meantime, I need you to follow my orders and remain patient.
Why wait when we have a way inside right now?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I need you to view this from my perspective. I'm not willing to risk the lives of my soldiers based solely on a set of crudely drawn plans.
That's ableist.
It's time to validate the information you've discovered. Then when the time is right, I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to construct that device. You're dismissed, Knight.
That's what I was afraid of. Alright, so I suppose we are going to run some errands for the Brotherhood, I guess. So we need to... I see what I did. So we need to meet all these silly people around the Pridwin. This really is just like a... Not quite a fetch quest. It's like... Not even as complex as a fetch quest. Just go talk to people. Go talk to 3 different people. Ugh.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Are you gonna ask me to turn my head and cough?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves.
Oh.
I'm ready.
That's much worse.
This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of first questions. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period?
We had a microwave.
My father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions.
It's alright, just don't let it happen
Sure
again.
you understand. Okay, second. Have you ever had, or...
Ever?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
What?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many wastelanders answer yes to that question.
Why?
Behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no.
Finally here. Just set the books down anywhere.
Unfortunately,
I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age.
He gets it.
I'll make a note of that. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Pridwin.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin danced with.
This guy kind of reminds me of Morden from Mass Effect.
I provide you
Yeah, the Solarian.
orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for tech. Unfortunately. And if you wish to be assigned in any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay. Oh, he's got a little kitty cat. See, you gonna bark at it or something? Well, you're no fun.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what
Look, she
I
doesn't have any legs.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual ways.
That's right, I'm a vault dweller.
Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
You should add teaching charm school lessons to the list.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but when you're as busy as I am, there isn't much time for bowing and curtsy.
I like her style.
There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg... Oh, and if you need any work now, Felix...
Alright, so... Bay 3.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Okay. Their only justification for taking the war to the Institute at this point, because they weren't involved with the whole kidnapping thing, all they know is they have technology, and they don't approve of them.
All forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
There it is, just laid out.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans
Dr.
with exact
Tegan.
duplicates?
Step forward, Knight.
Makes me sick.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster.
Oh yeah, we gotcha.
Powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission,
Yeah.
this is the place to find.
He hasn't been doing a very good job, has he? We've been robbing these guys blind since we got here.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find.
Making a raid!
There is a bit more.
Yes, please. Oh, absolutely. Give me all that sweet, sweet stim pack. Oh my gosh, you guys. Joining the Brotherhood single-handedly saved my stim pack situation.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Sure.
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we can...
Woo! I could use those
I
too.
want you to head over there.
Yeah.
Wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize the Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips. Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. I do want to gun down some super mutants. That sounds fun and easy. Ah, I found it. There's conspicuously no one in the pilot seat. What is happening? What? Why were we underground? Alright, so where is Fort Strong? Man, we really should have done this during the day. Because I cannot see a gosh darn thing.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Super Mutant Behemoth. Oh, Nelly. That thing is legit. But I think we've got it under control. Die, die, die! And down you go. Oh, it's bleeding. Thing's bleeding like a stuck pig. Anyone else want to be a hero? Why on earth did we sit down? Alright, guess we're on our own now. Get him, dog meat. Get him! Uh-oh. Who's getting shot in the face? You are! Oh my gosh. That was... I could have done that on foot. That's just ridiculous. Alright. Where are the fat mans? Because I may just take a little cut for myself. Ooh, Nelly. Even if we don't need to use them, those fat mans, the mini nukes, sell for a lot. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And we could definitely use the cap since buying stim packs just wiped out what we had left.
No green stuff here.
We've got some friends. We'll hit him with the shotgun.
Nice.
Get off! Nah, see, I'm in power armor. There's not much you can do. Just punch you to death. Huh? Oh! Uranium fever has really got me down. Do we have any more grenades? That would be capital. Well, what do you know, folks? You're unstoppable, huh? How's this? Oh, no. What happened? What happened to being unstoppable, huh? Golly gee willikers, not looking so unstoppable now. You look like you just got owned! You got stuffed! Now, industrial size shortening. Sure. Can we eat it? Tell me we can eat that. Oh. Man, not the brightest bunch, are they? I'll run around using 2x4s as a weapon. I mean, there's guns everywhere in this world. Here we have one of the one of the Commonwealth Wasteland's many functioning elevators for some reason. They do have power. They do still function. And they do perform reliably. I don't know. Huh. Just dig around in here. Not much of use. Oh, hello. You what, mutt? That's not good. I don't like that that one has a rocket launcher. Oh, dang it. Come here, bad dog. Pistol whipped. Okay. I've had quite enough of you guys. What you got? What you got? Huh. See if we can drop his weapon. Let's do this. Yeah. This will be fun. Whoa! Now that I've got mines down, they're not going to do it. Wait for it. Uh-oh. This guy has a lot more health than I would like. We may actually have a problem here. Let's do this. Come on. Alright. Thank you, righteous authority. Ooh. Why not? Cut down. Okay, that could have gone much better. I did not realize that one guy was going to be such a bullet sponge. Do I have a stealth boy? That would be fun. Aww. Too bad.
Face me, you coward!
I mean, I already killed your leader. Need to heal up a little bit.
Gotta come out sooner or later. Slippery human.
You know us. Oh! Oh! Oh, shoot. That's the one with the rocket launcher. Uh-oh. Crap, crap. Oh! I'm okay. But how are you feeling?
Where'd you go? Huh? Gonna find you. Gonna kill you. Gone. Spinal.
You hurt my dog! I'm gonna hurt you! Puncturing board? Oh. Ooh, I like that typewriter. I'm gonna take it. Man, I was afraid I was gonna come around, Dogmeat was just gonna be a pile of just blood and viscera. But he survived. He can't actually die. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. But, does kind of lower the stakes a little bit when you're choosing your, companions. In Fallout 3, they very much could die permanently. They didn't even have the option for them to... Like, if you lost your, companion in battle, all you could do was reload. If you just kept playing the game, it would just save over it. There it is. Oh! That's why I couldn't find it, because it was on another player! Not player. Another character.
You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
I don't care for them.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
Hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example.
That's a fail.
Of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand?
They already have the upper hand.
And maybe
You can't find them. You can't identify them. There's no way in and out of their base.
to bore you with my rhetoric.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you should head back up to the prison. Dismissed.
Ah, the elevators. I hate... Oh no! We cut Dogmeat in half. Hate the elevators. I hate elevators in all video games. How do we get out of this dump?
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Thank you.
It was a piece of cake. I'm glad you feel that way. Because it only gets more difficult from here.
Oh.
In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal.
Like my teleporter?
Supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic
We already have fast travel.
Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system.
Oh, so you could go to undiscovered locations with it. So that's pretty cool.
The best weapon for survival.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, no.
Yeah, I'm saying caps would be better.
Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded according
That is
to
true.
our scribes. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate. I've had our scribes meticulously. The only logical that's where we need your...
Really? Well, what do you know?
Well, guess what? This is your lucky day. I have a way inside.
The method is useless without the means to make it work. Perhaps we should... Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief...
Thanks.
Report to the airport and get to work on your project right away.
You got it. And that is where we will begin on the next episode. Because we are definitely out of time. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching.
Remain patient, Knight. We're pouring every resource we have into the signal interceptor.
Okay. Thanks so much for watching. I've got another new game coming up here shortly. It's going to be another scary game. I'm excited about it. I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, and have a pleasant tomorrow.